Hi, Kim from Skin and Tonic here. So today I want to talk about lips. It's always a hot topic. We want our lips to look amazing and kissable. But really, what are we putting on our lips? So I want to talk about that. I read a study recently that they tested 33 kinds of lip products, 33 different brands. Out of those 33 different brands, 60% of them had lead in them. Okay, now that's major. So what we want to talk about is, are you buying from someone you know? Is it someone you can trust? What is the brand and what's in them? So here we always carry products that we do our research and they are trustworthy, but I just want to go into a little bit more and inform you guys and let you know. So some of the most toxic ingredients in lips that you want to avoid are petroleum and mineral oil. They put a harmful barrier on our lips. They're toxic to our bodies internally, but the problem with these is they're natural. They're from the earth, so they can be in products that are your natural and even organic products can have petroleum or mineral oil. The second ingredient is BHA and BHT, and this is butylated hydroxyanisole and butylated hydroxytoluene, I believe. And these are endocrine disruptors, and they mess with hormone production. They're toxic to different organs in the body, and they are used in preserving the lip products. So that's what they're in there for. Parabens are in a lot of lip products. Those again disrupt our system. They lead to fertility issues in men and women, and then other organ kind of disruption. The last one that is in so many things is fragrance and flavor. And the reason you want to avoid these is because the reason they use these names, fragrance and flavor, is companies want to protect their secret recipe. And so they're able to use fragrance and flavor to protect their patented list of ingredients that they've put in their brand. But they can hide so many things in there. So they can put a ton of toxic things, parabens. There's a lot of things that fall into this category, but really it's to protect their patented formula. That's the word. I couldn't get it. Formula. And so you want to avoid things with fragrance and flavor. I think there's thousands of things that can fall into this category. So if it has fragrance and flavor, do not get it. So that's really what I wanted to bring to your awareness. What are you putting on your lips, and what are the long-term consequences? Not only in our body, which obviously that's huge. That's why I paused, because that's huge, the long-term consequences of what it does to our system. But our lips, we're all spending so much money on makeup and looking our best and feeling our best. And how much have you dropped at a cosmeceutical counter? I don't want to throw any names out here, but is it reputable? Do you know? One of my favorite makeup lines recently, NARS, I'll say that on here, they have really dropped their company philosophy and they animal test now so that they could be approved for the Korean market. But so to me, that's huge, because a company's philosophy, what they stand for, really tells you what's going to be in their products and what they're going to expose you to. So they've had some major shifts in their company, and so I don't feel comfortable supporting them anymore. So just to really bring to your awareness what's going on, what's out there. Now, really, our lips, how many people are spending money on injectables and different things because they want this fabulous pout? But what are the chemicals that people are putting on their lips long-term doing? First of all, petroleum and mineral oil, along with the toxic side effects that it has internally, puts a barrier on your lips, and so it prevents the absorption of any nutrients. Now, this area and your eye area are the quickest to age because they don't have any hair follicles of their own. So putting nutrients on them is really important. So all of our products do have antioxidants and goji and green tea and a lot of things that are really considering what to feed that delicate area. But you got to think, so I have on this really pretty gloss right now, and it's a high shine. Now think about, if I have all these toxic things on my lips and I walk out into the sun, what's gonna happen? It's gonna magnify and bake those ingredients. And what happens to things under heat is they start to change, and it's really bad because they become unstable, our body absorbs them, all kinds of things. So really thinking about, what are you putting on your lips, you know, and if you want to spend this money to have a great lip, are you thinking long-term? Injections, a lot of people like them. They're not for me, that's okay though, but they're going to stretch out the lip area, because if you think about it, if you stretch a t-shirt and then you let it go, it kind of has some wrinkles, but every time you stretch that thing out, those wrinkles don't go back, you know, so they create long-term creepiness lines and things like that in the lips. And if you're doing it, that's fine, but really think about what you're putting on. Are you putting nutrients back on to help that skin heal itself, to produce collagen, to produce elastin? I have stuff here. I'm a huge person for I actually put my eye stuff on my lips, and then I use I have it right here, my Skin Buddy to put it on. And it's actually a lip plumping, and it helps to produce collagen long term. So that's kind of a fun thing. I've recently learned about that, so I'm really playing with that and seeing what kind of long-term benefits. So I'll give you pictures of that kind of thing. But long story short, I wanted to really bring awareness to this. Think about what you're putting on your lips. Think about even the chapsticks you're buying. A lot of them have petroleum and mineral oil. That is their base ingredient. So again, what to avoid? Lead, number one, that's obvious, but I was really appalled that 60% of the lines that were tested, and these are name brand lines, had lead in them. Petroleum mineral oil, you want to avoid that. BHA and BHT, they should have that, otherwise they're the butylated anisole and butylated toluene. Parabens, fragrance, and flavor. Those ones are really easy. A lot of times some of these other things can fall under different names. There's so many different names for things, but I just wanted to give you some basic things to avoid to help you be healthy internally, and to help give you that longevity of aging really gracefully that I know that we're all striving for. So, all right, I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and love you guys.